Hey, what's up, Kansas City? Come see me, Jay Mohrs, at the Midland Theater, July 7th. Tickets go on sale May 18th. I'm coming back, KC, holding it down. Midland Theater. I really hope to see you guys out there. Had a great time last time I was there. Now we're doing a bigger theater, so I need more of you. Tickets go on sale May 18th to come see me, your buddy, Jay Mohr, at the Midland Theater, July 7th. Kansas City, baby. Hey, everybody. Hey, don't fast forward over this part. For real, I got to tell you something. Go to jmohr.com and click the amazon.com banner and go to Amazon and buy stuff for yourself. That's really what I want for you out of life, is for you to buy things for you. It is helping the podcast a lot. And thank you. And tweet me the strange things that you've purchased with photos or it didn't happen.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads.
How the fuck you gonna know how to be great if you don't study greatness? Look at the game change.
I want to work with you a lot.
Oh, yeah!
Welcome to Mohr Stories. Ding, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Fighting
Oh, my God.
out of the black corner.
Really?
Weighing in at a svelte, I'm going to guess 160 pounds.
165, bruh.
I almost said 165.
I'm trying to get up to my nigga slapping weight. That's like about 180. So, where you can just walk up and slap a motherfucker. So, I'm trying to get up to that now.
You're trying to get to 180?
Yeah.
Beer and pancakes was my recommendation. That's what they said De Niro did for Raging Bull.
For real?
Yeah, he said for me to get to my nigger slapping weight, I had to have. It's in all the interviews.
I didn't read the interview, man.
Yeah, no, he said it. It was really surprising that he said it. It was on the Actors
I'm more of a vodka
Studio.
drinker, but I'm at to try beer now.
It was on the Actors Studio where he said it.
He said it on the Actors Studio.
Daryl Wright is back.
What's up, guys?
My main man. This is your third Mohr Stories appearance.
No,
the
first of all,
trifecta.
can I just say congrats on getting your own station, man. Y'all
Fake
are blowing
mustache.
up. Fake mustache in the house. My boy Ryan Sickler is over here. Fuck the crab feast. 5 stars, baby. I love that dude, man. I love that dude. Y'all got it going on, man.
You're still doing your podcast every week?
Yes, I am. The right
turn. That's with a W. Right,
yes,
like the Wright brothers.
Turn. Y'all can check it out on iTunes. Yes, it's a NASCAR podcast, but it's funny. And it's tripping me out because it's a lot of people that's like, dog, y'all talk about NASCAR too much. It's a NASCAR podcast, but it's funny, dog. Like, what the fuck? If I'm going to have a sex podcast, what am I going to talk about? Niggas slapping weight and pancakes or something? No, but it's a fun show, guys. And I, appreciate all of the dudes that check out your podcast that come and check out The Right Turn, because I've been getting a lot of love, man, from all of your fans. So, dog,
Is the
I
other
really
guy in
appreciate
your
y'all.
podcast a brother too?
Yeah. It's two brothers. It's me and Danny Sparks. Dog, they just had me.
That's Danny Sparks?
That's Danny Sparks. They just had me cover Talladega for Sirius XM Radio, and I'm going to tell you what God love. It was so hot down there that I had to rethink slavery. I was like, you know what? I might have treated my slaves better, but I'm not getting out in this hot-ass sun picking cotton. So you kind of understand. It's like, dog, the whole whipping things and selling people's kids, I might have been different, but damn it, somebody's picking this shit other than me, because it was hot as a bitch down there, dog.
Now, you're black and you're very dark-skinned. So
Yes.
do you enslave people darker than you, or do you take it out on the Danny Sparks, the light-skinned brothers? Do they, like the mulattoes of the world?
No, I don't give
who
a
are your
fuck.
slaves?
I don't give a fuck who they are.
You have to
white,
pick.
Cripple,
I know.
crazy. Somebody's picking this fucking cotton other than me. It does.
Right.
I'm not specific as hot as it was.
I
don't
understand.
give a fuck if I got midgets in suits, as some of y'all heard last time. I don't give a fuck about them.
Brad Williams is next week, but listen. I understand where you're coming from, that you don't care who picks the cotton.
Right.
And this is a hypothetical world where Daryl Wright has slaves. However, as a recruiting tool to get your neighbors and as all of Talladega and the panhandle of Florida with you, you have to target a very specific group. Like blacks, it was like blacks. And like there wasn't like blacks and like 4 Mexicans. It was blacks.
That's a good question, man.
Thanks.
Probably light-skinned niggas, because they're aggravated. No, what it is? No.
Jesus.
I would do, know what? Not even light-skinned niggas. It would be The motherfuckers
Right
that
now,
do
Cam
poetry.
Newton's crying.
No, it would be the niggas that do poetry. The ones with the dreadlocks that's always bitching about some shit that's not
The
going
Def
on.
Poetry Slam.
Yeah, okay, you know what? I will give you some real pain. Pick this fucking cotton, because you middle-class son of a bitch, what are you mad about, dog?
Well, let me ask you a question. Now, going further into this, down this rabbit hole, this is delightful, and you are right away. You're just a breath of fresh air, man. You're just a great guest, and I love picking your brain.
Okay.
So you're gonna get the poetry slam
Niggas,
black.
yes.
Well,
Yes,
I'll say
yes.
black.
I'll say niggas.
All right.
The poetry
so they're
slam
gonna
niggas.
be your slaves. But
Yes.
here's the problem: you don't know a poetry slam black person until they start doing their poetry.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Well, how do you know that's just not a
It's
guy from
easy.
Tribe Called Quest?
No, go to any
Just some guy-
coffee shop. Know what?
PM Dawn.
Know what? Go to any coffee
PM
shop.
Dawn look like them.
No, but go to any coffee shop and look for the nigga that's in the corner surrounded by white girls that's trying to use white guilt to fuck them. That's a poetry nigga, because I've seen it. They will go up to a white girl and be like, hey, if you don't fuck me, you're racist. And then the white girls will start crying because they're like, I'm not racist. I just don't want to fuck this coon. So
Jesus.
it's like, it's really a weird situation to put these poor girls in. And dog, he's laughing. He knows. He's seen this guy. He doesn't even have to break out his poetry book for you to know that he's one of those poets. And it's like, dog, if you're a real poet, be a rapper. I don't know what these dudes are other than fucking just gameless. So they, dog, because you got
Shameless and gameless.
dog, because you got to get pussy. So if you ain't good enough to be a rapper, then you become a poet and get mad at nothing. Probably you get mad at the fact you wasn't able to get no pussy because you're gameless. So maybe that's the poetry part of this whole thing.
Yeah,
But
you're
that's-
mad because you're not talented enough to be a rapper.
Yeah,
Instead of
so
being
you
a
do-
rapper, you can't find any beats.
No, you can find beats. Your ass just sucks. Because poetry. You ever been to like a poetry thing? It's always offbeat.
I would never go to it because I find it moronic.
Know what's worse?
But when I watch it on, what's worse is that HBO put money behind it and put it on television. Like, I've been trying to sell shows for,
Right.
20 years, and it's like, no, we're going to have people rhyming
To nothing.
to nothing
And
about how
screaming-
hard it is and
yeah.
about their father leaving.
Okay. And then know what's worse? Accidentally walking into one and being trapped because you're a drunk. And it's like...
Vodka time, hashtag vodka time.
Dog, I was at this bar in Dallas.
Forgive
and
me while I
swear-
have a couple bites of stew here.
Oh, go ahead, man.
You were in a bar in Dallas?
I was at a bar in Dallas. I thought it was a bar because they were serving drinks. And next thing
Turns
I
out it was a
know...
liquor store.
Next thing I know, a poetry slam breaks out. And so I start sweating, and my shit doesn't taste right no more. Because I'm like, I'm pissed off. I'm trying to drink, and these niggas just break out in poetry. And they don't even say introducing. It's just a motherfucker that walks up. I think he's about to do a drink special, so I'm happy. This nigga just starts preaching. I've been oppressed. I'm like, nigga, you're 25 years old. What's the worst that could have happened to you? Eminem is on BET or something? Calm the fuck down, nigga. Jesus. And they just break out. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of my drink, so I can't just fucking leave because I spent money for this drink. So I'm kind of stuck for the first poet.
You don't want to be walking out mid-poetry slam
Shit.
because you don't want to make yourself into their rhyme.
Fuck them. I'm a comic.
All right.
How
Well, then
dare
why did you
do some
leave?
poetry about, this brother, oh my God.
Well, then why didn't you leave?
Because it sucked. Oh, I got the best story ever. Like, Jay has played in New York. Did you ever get to play up in Harlem in...
No.
Okay, never mind. I've
I've been to a couple hospitals in Harlem to visit folk.
Because you're fucking stupid. But there was a place in Harlem called Genzi's, right? And it's like this ghetto-ass room. It was lovely for comics because I'm telling you, if you suck, them brothers didn't have no problem with letting you know that you suck. But it's like a bar. It's like a little-ass bar, and they got a little-ass fake stage. And every week, I think it was on Wednesday.
What's the difference between a real stage and a fake stage?
A fake stage is when they just move the tables back and put you up there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
So-
like a make-believe stage.
Well, it is a make-believe stage because they move the tables back.
It's really a Thomas the Train table. We put a curtain around it and we call it a stage. It's a fake
Dog,
stage.
It was close
All
enough.
right.
But like, stage left is a bar.
Okay.
And every week, I think it was Wednesdays, I think Spanky out in New York hosted that joint. Stage left was a bar. And it was these three dudes there every week that looked like they worked for the city. They had the overalls. And all they did is come in because it was happy hour and they would drink. Mm-hmm. And they wouldn't heckle the comics. They would just stay turned around because their back was to you. And they would just drink. As long as you don't fuck with them, they don't fuck with you, right? But you could tell you was doing all right because them brothers would turn around, wouldn't laugh, but they would turn around and just listen to you and be like, all right. Then they would turn back around and have a drink. Well, anyway, I'm up there one week, man, fucking dying. Just dying, dog. I was dying so bad. Of course, the host is dogging me. Fortunately for me, a poet comes in, right? Yes, into this room. And he starts doing poetry, and brothers is like, boo, boo. And so the other three brothers, they ain't booing, they just drinking. He looks at these motherfuckers. He's like, excuse me, brothers. I'm trying to enlighten y'all. And you can see them stand up. I mean, like, rise up, turn around. And like, really? And they're older black dudes. And they're like,
yeah,
enlighten us then, brother. And they turn around and watch this nigga do poetry. And he sucks. At the end of his poetry, right, he's like, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm selling my CD for $5 if any of y'all want one. One of the black dudes turned...
One of the city workers?
One of the city workers looked up and said, I'll take 10 of them. And everybody just bust out laughing. So I'm so glad the poet was there because everybody forgot how bad I did. And they were just dogging the poet the whole night.
That's really the key to life, is have someone that sucks worse than you in your vicinity at all times.
It's awesome, man.
If you forget to fasten your kid's baby seat and you get to the mall and you go to take your kid out of the baby seat and realize you never clicked it closed. I'm not saying that ever happened to me because it never did, because that would be unlawful. It's always good to then take your kid out of the car, and in the next car, someone's slapping the shit out of their kid, and you go, Jesus, they have a problem.
I'm fine.
If you leave your kid, if you're in a Southwest flight to San Francisco from LA, and you got to go back because you left your baby in the overhead, and then when you get there, someone's giving your baby liquor, and you're like, whoa, you don't give a baby liquor?
Exactly.
So in your world of slavery, poetry slam brothers with the dreadlocks that smell like patchouli oil.
And they got to pick it.
But here's the problem. Here's the flaw in your demographic of slave.
Give it to me.
Is that you said, when you go to Starbucks and you got to go. Now, if I want these guys to work for me, I have to go to Starbucks and seek them out. Where when you're black, you're just fucking black.
Right.
Like the slave owners in the day, they knew a black person from very far away because they were fucking black.
I know a coon from far away too.
Oh,
it's
my
easy
God.
To see.
How can you tell a deaf poetry jam guy from far away?
No,
maybe he owns a dojo. Maybe he's the sensitive guy that owns a dojo with dreadlocks.
Really?
Maybe he plays in the Tonight Show band. Maybe other jobs. Maybe he's maybe he's Basquiat.
Who the fuck is Basquiat?
An artist.
Thank you.
But that motherfucker had some real pain in poetry. He was a heroin addict.
Okay, cool. But he can pick cotton too. It's plenty of time for you to kick heroin in that hot ass sun in Alabama.
It'll help you sweat.
Huh?
Wait, Talladega's in Alabama?
Yes.
I never even knew that.
See?
I thought it was in Florida.
No, that's the Daytona 500, man.
And other things as well are probably in Florida. I like that Florida I like that you have your states broken up by racetrack.
Yeah, that's true. They were just in Charlotte this weekend, which is North Carolina.
Yeah.
They're in Kentucky, so
Kentucky, I think horse racing, you think
NASCAR.
Loudon. Loudon?
Yeah, Loudon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I know my shit. That's why I have a NASCAR podcast, because I know my shit, and it's fucked up because it's like people think that I'm just making fun of NASCAR. No, I love NASCAR.
Yeah, you do love NASCAR.
And it's like,
you got to get NASCAR guys on your show. Somehow
I would love to, man. I will
work. I'm going to try. We got to figure out a way to get. I mean, there's a lot of what I like about NASCAR is the B-level drivers are multimillionaires with crazy ass fans with their flag in their front yard.
Oh yeah, it's awesome, man. And know what's really know what's funny is it's like
Burton Kozlowski. What? What?
Kozlowski's killing this year, dog.
This year? Yeah, but 10 years behind him where you're like,
we even have a drinking game on my podcast where every time Joey Logano hits something, we got to take a shot. So we've been fucked up this whole year.
Wow, NASCAR talk from a brother is fun.
I know, it's kind of weird.
Is Danny Sparks related to Wally Sparks?
Huh?
Is Danny Sparks related to Wally Sparks?
That's Rodney Dangerfield. Nah.
Yeah, that was the joke.
See, you thought, you didn't think I'd get that, did you?
No, I knew you. I was hoping you'd get it. Hey, kid, I'm going to put you in my movie, okay? All right.
No. But it's just weird because it's something new. and it's like everybody's always scared of something new. Because I remember when
You
Jeff
mean your
Gordon,
podcast?
Yeah, well, just having two brothers talk about NASCAR and they actually know NASCAR.
It seems like something that NASCAR is as a business model is really foolproof, and they always everything's done well and right. Maybe not for you listening, but for if I'm the France family at NASCAR, the shit runs on time.
Oh.
And it like those drivers, like you go, all they gotta do is race once a week. No, they
bro.
park that car, they get on a jet, they go do a private gig, they gotta go speak for fucking Shell Oil, then they gotta meet the Penske people.